Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basics. Chugging the distance out, text man, man, this back. You know this is real man, rise up, fake man, rise up, rise up, you rise down. Practice our preacher, preach on. Welcome to the Back of the Basic broadcast, Back of the Basic. And the only place you ever gonna get it, only place you ever gonna get it, only place you ever gonna get it, only place you ever gonna get it is right back to basic. Chugging the distance out, do text man, man, this back. You know this it is. Real men rise up, fake men rise up, real rise up, fake rise down. Practice our preacher, preach on. And we're gonna talk about the premise unsung episode, and have a new review unsung episode. After we do this, we're gonna do the new episode of review unsung episode. This spring previous unsung episode, and the previous unsung episode we're gonna talk about is, and this is a legendary group, Midnight Stars. My mother used to love play their music all the time, and we need to talk about this great, timeless, very timeless band, called Midnight Stars, whatever you want to call them, the band. All right, let's talk about them. Midnight Stars. Okay, Midnight Stars is a American group that has a strings of hits in the 1980s. The origin, Faithful, Kentucky. The origins of rejected funk, soul, and disco, and the years after of 1976, 1990s, and 2000 present. They was on the label Soulless Records by Dick Gregory, not another Dick Gregory, with the other one. Soulless Records. The active of Destiny and Fly, Max, Babyface, and the Whispers. And these are the group's names. You want to look them up. Predator and Lip of Comb, Martin and Genius and Kennedy Grant, Bobby Loving Lane, Bo Wusson, and Bill Simmons. Okay, the band history. The group was formed in 1976 at Kentucky State University by trumpet Ray J. Cuddly Way, the vocalist Brittany and Lipid Combe, the guitarist and the drummers and the vocalist Matthew Matthew Gently, and the bassist Kenny Grant, multi-instrument Bill Simmons, the keyboard player and the vocalist Bo Wesson, and the guitar and keyboard Jeff Cooper. As a self-contained group, they later added non-KSU, a student retrospectivist Vincent Carterley Way, and Rollo's younger brother, a 1978 New York City showcase inspired Soulless of Records and Chief Dick Gregory to sign the group. They released a debut album that began in 1980s, with some feature studio musician in 1981. Hold on, people. I'll be back. I'll be back, folks. I'll be back. I was just doing something. You know how that go. All right. Where I'm at. Where I'm at, bro. Okay, with some guest studio musician in 1981, their second album released on Records, Stand Together, reaching position number 54 on the U.S. R&B chart in 1982, they released a third album, Victory, using Rhythmic band leader Reggie Connolly Way production skills. Midnight Stars hit in the U.S. and R&B chart with the easily singles Hot Spot and I've Been Watching You. The drummer Bobby Lovely Lanes joined the group in late 1982, freely to sing and play guitar exclusively. Midnight Star fourth album, No Park It on the Dance Floor. My mother always played this record. No park it, baby. No park it on the dance floor. Beep beep, beep beep. He said, if you don't move that body, I will force to give you your ticket. My mother loved it till this day, still do. She loved it. She loved that record, still do. Great song. Was released in 1983 and it proved to be their breakout. And featured a mix of R&B and funk with the vocal. The album hit number 2 on the Billboard magazine Top Black Albums charts and number 27 on the Billboard Top LP and Tape, and it went double platinum in the U.S. It was its first single, Freaky Zoid. Freaky Zoid. Midnight Star on the pop music map because it so perfectly combined the group erotic pop and tentacles with its R&B roots. Other singles from the album, including "Wet My Whisper," you know what that means? It's about sex, and the title track. The album's 3 singles all charted on the Billboard Hot 100, the black singles and the dance charts, and the album track "Slow Jam," co-wrote by Kevin's Babyface Edmonds, legendary himself, Babyface, and Electric received in the Curiosity Kid airplay. Their next album, Planet Invaded, have the same bass sound from the treated electric and falls to Valerie Connolly Way, treated incredibly as the band previous release, and also went platinum. Their first single, Operator. I like that record. Operator. It's the emergency operator. It's just like a break it bit. It's just that automatic R&B song. I like it. The first single, Operator, makes the pop top 20 and the number one spot on the R&B chart. It remains the band's only Billboard Hot 100 top 40 hit to the date. In 1985, Kool and the Gang, Midnight, and Seattle Mars, and Fly Max performed at the Middlesbrough of Conversator World Cover Skater and Center in Oakland, in Oklahoma City. The band continued on to the concert in San Antonio and Little Rock. In 1986, The band released their sixth album, Headline, which was their third album to sell as Lease Gold. It would be their last. It would be their last with the Calloway brothers, enduring to the reconciliation differences with the other members. Reggie was out of the band, and Ferguson left shortly thereafter. They achieved their biggest successful in the UK with Metropolitan Touch, which made number 8, and the Headline a number 16 hit early the same year. Without the Cutaway Way, with the formula of the group, Cutaway Way, and released a album that spawned in the 1990s hit single, I Just Want to Be Rich. The Midnight Stars record 2 more albums, the self-titled Midnight and The Workout. Those 2 albums proved not as a single, those 2 albums proved not as successful, I was about to say, as their previous 3 release. But the single Don't Rock the Boat and Snake in the Grass did reach the top 10 on the R&B single charts. The group went on a long hiatus, and through they never officially broken up. They just taken a break. The group reunited in 2000 with many of the original members, including of all of the singers, and released the album 15th Avenue 2 years later. Since then, the group has toured responsibly most recent with a lineup that include predominantly in Live with Cocone, Keith Grant, Melody and Gently, Bo Weslinson, and Bobby Lovelane, with Bill Russell, with Bill Simmons. Bill Simmons. Sometimes joining as well. Outside of work of the Midnight Stars, a few band members have collaborated to other projects. Bill Weslinson co-wrote a few songs for singers Tony Braxton. He co-wrote the Babyface duet I Give You My Heart, and Love Shouldn't Brought You Home. Love should have brought you home, from the Boomerang soundtrack, as well as the song Spending My Time With You on the Braxton self-titled debut. Wilson also helped writing. Hold on, folks. I'll be back. Now you know that's take care of family business. You know how that go. All right. As well as the song "Spending My Time With You" on a Braxton self-titled debut, Wilson also helped writing other songs, much as "Turn Down the Lights" for Sanice. I love her. God bless her. Rock Steady for the Whispers, and Meet in the Ladies' Room for Climax. Reggie and Ashley Cutaway went on to produce much acts as Telegraph, Rest in Peace, and the Lees and the Verts, the Letters, with who they have the biggest success with the song Casanova. Billy Rossley Lipcomb appeared on the Reflection 2010 album. Revolution predictably minute on the soundtrack track on the soundtrack on the album track Long Hot Summer, as well as the second single In This World. Leslie Combe also contributed of addition of background vocals on Toys in the Hood from Snoop Dogg 2011 album Doggy Documentary. Okay, these are their albums. In 1980, Beginning. In 1981, Standing Together. In 1982, Victory. 1983, No Parking on the Dance Floor. 1984, Planets Invade. 1986, Headline. In 1988, Midnight Stars. And 1990, Workout. In 2012, 15th Avenue. So the only thing that the album No Parking on the Dance Floor in 1983, it went double platinum. And then 1984, The Planet Invaded went gold. And 1986, Headline went gold. One platinum album and one platinum double album and two multiple golds. So that's a great. They had two platinum albums and one album with two platinum and other albums with two gold. Yeah, that's great. And then they had songs from Never Lasted, You Are a Star, I've Been Watching You, Tough, Can't Give You Up, Hotspot, Victory, Freak A Zoid, Wet My Whistle, wet my whisper. Now, I thought it says whisper, but it meant wet my whistle. Wet my whistle. You know they talk about sex. No Parking on the Dance Floor, Night Rider, Operator, and there's so many more. That's all his song. But only thing the songs I know about them is No Parking on the Dance Floor and Operator. So those are great songs right there. So their music will live on for many years to come. And there's going to be legacy, many more what the people should know about Midnight Stars. But that's all I can bring today. So I'll see y'all later on. It's your boy Domination. This is Backer Basic. Chugging the deuces out of text, baby. Till next time, all right? All right. Peace. I'm out. All right. Peace.